Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Bleach 1000 Year Blood War The Separation episode number 10 reaction. Right, the previous episode it was Ichigo came back and Uryu and Yahabaha went up to the Soul Palace, and now Urahara kind of helped Ichigo and his group to go up to the Soul Palace to confront Yahabaha. That was that. And then there's something else happens where we get to see Giselle versus, I think that's his name, Giselle versus Mayuri, where Giselle, we get to know that Giselle is actually a boy, and like he has Bambietta's zombie form, and yeah, he starts fighting against Mayuri, and Mayuri brings in his own reinforcement, which were the Arankas that we fought in season 1. And yeah, when everything looks pretty much in Mayuri's side, in comes Hitsugaya in zombified form. So now let's see what happens. This is going to be a little bit of trouble, and I hope like we're able to get Hitsugaya back, because I don't see him getting killed like this. He's way too much of an important character to just go out like this. I don't know. The fact that Bambietta had her consciousness makes me think that maybe Hitsuga can be brought back. Let's wait and see. Okay, let us get started then. So this is episode number 10. I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it to whichever is your preference. And let's begin. Right, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. There he is. Yeah. Sold. Damn. Oh my. You're right. Oh, his leg. Oh! What the? Oh. Ah! Oh my god. Okay, this is not good. Nah. Okay. Oh, I see. That makes sense. Oh, that makes more sense. Because rigor mortis and all that. Wait, he doesn't have consciousness. But Bambietta had consciousness. Yeah, I don't think you can do anything here. Oh my god. Ah! Hmm. God damn. Weapon. What? Several drugs I want to test on. Good god. Marching out the zombies too. Okay, interesting. Hmm. God damn. Right, let's see. Okay, yo. Oh, wait, what the? Yo. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah. I see. Makes sense. Power of science. Wow, that's handy. Oh, I see. Yeah, but what the? Damn. Yeah, so he can still speak. Okay, I'm pretty sure that was a fake Mayuri, maybe. I don't know. What the? Wait, what the hell happened there? Wait, what happened there? Why did we? Yeah. Wait. So this is just. We're gonna go back again, I'm guessing. Are we gonna loop back? You're under my genjutsu! Good god. Yeah. Yeah. When did he even put the drug in him? I don't understand that. You have the power to see the past. Wait, past? Not. Oh. You go back. Yeah, but if you defeat them, then you go backward. Okay, hippocampus. I see. Ah, over 10 times. Also, 10 times have already happened. Oh, yeah, that is true. What? Yo, this is. When? Yeah. What? How? This guy is dangerous. Well, I knew it from season one, but where's Giselle? What's happening? Where's Giselle? Oh my god. Or okay. What the hell? Okay. Wait. When did he? Yeah, I also have the same question. When did he administer the drug in him? They never came in contact before they started fighting. Oh boy, this guy. Damn. Hey yo, why are you ganging up on him? What the hell? Morphine? There's no open. He's like, damn, this guy's good. I didn't expect that. God damn. Hey, yo, are these the same people who we are struggling against? What's happening? Yeah, I don't think so. Well, I don't think you can stop Senbon Sakura Kageyoshi. It's even faster than. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. Ugh. Damn. Damn, he just wiped out everyone. Like, I don't. Wait, were we struggling against these people? I guess Byakuya is quite strong. Yeah, like she says. Yeah! I was just saying that. Pepe? Who's that? Yeah? Who is this guy? Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure one defeating one is pretty difficult. So what? Hello? Wait. Is this? Oh no, I think so. No, I don't think he's an enemy in disguise. He's probably been controlled. Or he didn't defeat anyone. He just got. Hey, yo, this guy, I remember him. I saw him before. Transformer. Ah, I see. That makes sense. So his normal feelings are there. L. Love! Drada. Yeah? What the? Why is he at. Hey yo! That's what he's doing. What's this song? Yeah? You need a whack. Oh my god. Wow, he's a poet. I can. But yeah, what do you do now? Yeah. Can he control Byakuya? That is what I'm thinking. Oh, he's probably going to do that. This reminds me of. Ah, yeah, that makes sense. Oh no! Yeah, that's true. Okay. Oh god, what now? What is this music? Oh damn. Yeah. Hmm. What now? Ah. Will he? Oh god. No. No, probably not that. I feel like his in his heart there's only love for a select few. Hey yo, what the? Yeah. Is this supposed to be Cupid? He's ah. Yeah, he's supposed to be Cupid. Uh, who punched him? Oh wait, so Mayur was able to control them, I'm guessing? I don't know. What he did? So you see the mark in his eyes? I'm guessing he's being controlled by Mayuri now. Yeah. Yeah. Corpse unit. Good god. No, he didn't do anything. No, but I don't know. I still get the feeling that they can be brought back. Oh, that's how. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Wait, so they're taking a trip to the past? What does that mean? The amount of blood needed. Oh, it's just. Okay. It took a long time. Oh no, wait. Oh, well, that makes sense. Okay. All right. Yeah, okay, there you go. Simple explanation. No, not Musme. God damn. Okay, wait. Can we bring these people back now? Damn. I don't think it's gonna work because zombies. Yeah. Okay. Damn. Well, you're useless now. Hey yo! Ora ora! Okay. Yeah. You attacked them. You attacked them. Now it's time for you to. Yeah. There you go. Nice. You have two little wings. You can fly away. Hopefully. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah. Bye bye. Good God. Wait. Now what's going to happen? Like Hitsugaya and the others? Are they really dead? What's going on? It seemed like I don't understand one thing. Why do they have consciousness if they're actually zombies and they're dead? Like Hitsugaya was pretty much like, first of all, he was showing emotions. Like zombies and people who are dead won't have that. Like you saw how he was like surprised, bewildered, and then like he was like, oh, don't do this. He was afraid when Mayu was going to inject whatever the blood thing that he was doing. Like based on that, I was thinking like maybe Mayu can bring them back because I don't think zombies or dead people shouldn't have emotions. The fact that he has emotions, even Bambietta had emotions. That's why I thought that they can be brought back. I don't know. I don't understand. Let's see. I still think he can be brought back because In no way can they kill off so many characters all in one, just like in a. And the fact, like I said again, Hitsugaya is too much of a important character to kill off in such a disappointing way. This is a very disappointing end if this is actually the end of Hitsugaya. Oh wait, okay, we're still in here. All right. Okay. So we are here. God damn. Oh wait, this is Yahabaha. Never mind. I thought it was Ichigo. Hmm. Okay. Is life all you can cut? Too early to win, too late to know. Hmm. Right. And that is it for this episode. Okay, that was episode number 10. Excuse me. Right. So, okay, let's talk about this episode as a whole. This was an episode where we get to see Giselle being defeated. We get to see Byakuya fighting against this guy, the L guy, Cupid, whatever he is, his name is, and then Mayuri coming in and saving the day ultimately. That was this whole episode. Now, like I said, I still expect, I don't know, Mayuri to somehow bring them back. Again, I don't know, like the fact that Hisugaya and Giselle's zombies has emotions are making me think like that they can be somehow brought back, because you can see that how Hitsugaya was reacting differently to different things. Like he at first, when he realized like something weird is going on, when he's looping, he gets surprised first, and then he gets bewildered. He then gets afraid when he realizes that he cannot do anything, and Mayuri is going to inject him with whatever he was injecting him with. And all these emotions, like if you're a dead body, if you're a zombie, you shouldn't have these type of emotions. So having those emotions make me feel that he still has his soul in him. And if if he still has his soul in him, maybe he can be brought back. That's what I thought, and that's what I have been thinking. As soon as I saw Bambietta in the previous episode, seeing how she was like crying and like that whole scene, I was like, all right, you know what? Yeah, maybe Hitsuga can be brought back. And now in this episode, they don't really say anything about that. They just talk about them being zombies and all that, and that's it. Like there's so many things that I don't know. Like it's going to be weird if they kill him off like that. He's too much of a main character to be killed off like that. Are they really going to do this? Because even Byakuya, who was pretty fairly important in this series, he also almost got killed, but he was brought back again. And I feel like Hitsugaya has got is a bit more like we've gotten to see more of Hitsugaya than Byakuya, because Hitsugaya was there from almost from no, you know what, I guess Hitsugaya and Byakuya were both like equally like got enough screen time. Both of them had like equal amount of screen time as far as I can remember, but they are like the main characters, the main cast. Like Hitsugaya, like all of them, like Ikkaku, like all of them went to the world, the normal world, like kept an eye on Ichigo, all that stuff that happened in season 1. And and yeah, obviously Byakuya was also enough involved in the thing. So Byakuya was brought back. They couldn't. I don't know. It's weird seeing so many characters die at the same time. I don't know. I still have no idea. Unless and until we actually get to see them dead, I'm not going to believe they're dead. They probably will be brought back. That's what I think, at least. Either way, so yeah, now here in this episode, Giselle, the whole thing with Giselle was it was so funny to see that at least in the previous episode, I was thinking like, all right, you know what, now that Hitsuga is here, this probably will be a difficult battle. Mayuri just didn't even bat an eye. He just did everything in a matter of a few seconds. And now that I'm thinking about this whole situation, I'm just thinking how much of at a disadvantage was Giselle at. There was no way he could have won there. In no way. Mairi had some broken ass like drugs. Like what type of drugs are that you can like make people like if someone kills you, you're gonna go to the past, and unless and until you kill them, like you cannot go in the future. Like that's what the whole situation was. Like their goal was to kill Mairi, and that was they were told to do that. But if Mairi dies, Hisuga's just going to go back. So what type of broken ability is that? Like just like and not only that, like even he had that was not it. The side effect as well. Once you make 5 or 10 trips to the past, you're going to get like paralyzed for 30 seconds. And my god, this is just like crazy. This really reminded me of like that JoJo episode, that episode in season 4. Wait, no, 4. Yeah, 4. Yeah, 4. Like the similar like ability. I don't remember that much, but when Kira was killed, the time used to go back, that whole thing. I forgot the name of the ability. It kind of reminded me of that. The stand ability got triggered when he got killed, that whole thing. Right, anyways, so it's crazy. This like seeing Mairi like just like, and that is why Mairi was so chill. He knew like in no way can they do anything to him. Like he had some crazy like stuff with him. And yeah, like he just easily took care of each and every one of them. And not only that, he did that and he went to Byakuya's rescue. God, good God, this episode was like Mairi just completely like became he saved everyone, literally, because like Byakuya made a mistake, as he said in the end. Like the fact that he like just left his Zanpakuto was the mistake here. He should have broken it, as he said. So once that happened, he was in pretty big trouble. So even Mairi came in and just saved the day over there as well. So that was crazy. Like he just saved everyone in this one episode. Just every single yeah, that was wild. And now that I'm seeing this, like a lot of characters got defeated in this one episode only. Giselle got down, and then there was those three, like Candice, that guy, the guy with the mustache, I don't know his name, and then there's that guy, the guy with the sunglasses. Then yeah, like all like four Quincy's got defeated at the same episode. Damn. I guess not 4 if you include that guy, the love guy as well. 5, and then there's 2 more, like Lilinet, I think that's her name, and the other girl. They weren't really defeated, but So yeah, we took care of a lot of the Quincy's in one episode. Just yeah. So yeah, this episode was just Mairi. Like Mairi is the MVP of this episode. It's crazy to see how, even though he isn't really strong that much, he can just do so many things with just the stuff that he makes. Like just crazy. Like he's not even like he in no way can he like in physical. I'm pretty sure in physical and capabilities, I doubt he is nowhere near Byakuya or any of the stronger characters in this show like Kenpachi. However, with his stuff, with his things that he make, he just dominated everything in this one episode. Just like, goddamn, that was crazy to see. But I still hold hope in my heart that maybe he can do something. He's done a lot of things. He has saved a lot of characters. He's also the one who was he the one? I don't remember. Who's the one who saved Byakuya? Oh, I guess that was like a Squad 4 probably. Like when Byakuya was brought back after that his his supposed death. We thought that he was dead, but then like not only that, he did a lot of things. Like, and if you think about it, like yeah, he does his experiments and he's a weird dude. But for the Seirete, at least here you can see, like, through these type of unethical means, that whatever he does, all the things he's doing is obviously unethical, and like it's yeah, it's weird, the things that he does. But through those means, he were able to save a lot of lives here. So that is something that I guess we have to give him credit for. And this episode was literally saved by him, if you think about it, at the end of the day. So yeah, like, good for him. At least in that department, he was able to help out a lot. Right, okay, so that was this whole episode. Okay, let's talk about it step by step. Let me go through the episode little by little and talk about it just like I usually do. Right, okay, so in the beginning, we get to see Ikkaku and Yumechika tries to confront Hitsugai, but Hitsugai just immediately, like, just defeats them. Obviously, like, he's a captain, and he just... And this part was really brutal. You see, like, the way they showed this whole section, where he just just like this, like, just attack like this. And they actually showed, like, you usually know what animes do, like, in scenes where characters get cut or stabbed or something like that. You'll see this, you'll notice this. They do it in a very different way. Like, for example, when someone's going to get slashed or something, they kind of, like, like, zoom in on the face, or kind of don't really show the way they're getting slashed, or kind of, like, changes the scene immediately, and like, we understand that he got slashed, and then after that we get to see the wound. We don't, like, most of the times we don't really see the whole act happening. Like, it happens, but they do sometimes kind of, they zoom into their face, they kind of change the camera angle, and then after the whole thing has happened, they show us the wound of the character, and we're like, oh, he got slashed. That's how we understand the whole thing. However, it's very, like, seeing it like this, like, in a very raw way, it's like, and I was like, god damn, this is very uncomfortable. Seeing, like, they didn't move the camera, they didn't do anything. They actually showed the whole raw footage of what was going on. Like, when Yumechika's, like, like, face got slashed, that part. Here, after, when, like, Ikkaku falls down, like, Hitsugai kind of goes and slashes him like this. Whole scene, raw footage we get to see. And, like, I was like, god damn, like, sometimes anime do it like this. Animes do it like this. And whenever they do it like this, like, it's so uncomfortable seeing someone getting cut like that, like, just seeing the whole scene. Because we are accustomed to anime kind of, like, making the scene in a little bit of different way. They do it in a different way. Like I said, zoom in on the character, or don't show the scene. And then after the scene has happened, they show what has happened to them. We don't really get to see the raw way of, like, like, someone slashing someone. Rarely it happens, but here we just see it, like, and I was like, god damn, this is brutal. But either way, Mayuri comes in, and Mayuri's like, you can see Giselle was pretty cocky as always. He's like, 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 it's easier to for me to control them if, like, oh, here's an interesting thing that Mayuri says here. He says that, so you started, like, you made them into a zombie before they died. I think that's what he says. I turned them into zombies before they died. Oh wait, there you go. They're not dead. Okay, yeah, I'm like 80% sure they can be brought back. He himself says it. If I turn them into zombies before they die, the cells, so they're not dead. They, okay, yeah, I can, okay, there you go. Yep, they're alive. So here's the thing. Same thing with Bambietta as well, and that is why they have emotions. That makes so much sense. They were not dead. He turned them into zombies. Now here's the thing. If he let them bleed out, they probably would have died, like Bambietta, Hitsugaya, Rangiku, and the other two, Rose and Kensei. If they let them bleed out, they'd probably die. But what he did was, before they died, he made them into zombies, which would mean that he literally prevented them from dying. So, okay, there you go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure now they can be brought back. Because he literally says, yeah, it really didn't cross my mind, because now that I'm reading this part, I'm thinking, like, yeah, he's saying that they're not dead. I have made them into zombies before they died. The cells are still fresh and they are more nimble. That is why they don't have, like, their bodies are not stiffened, because they're not dead. Rigor mortis hasn't kicked in. They have emotions because of that again. And what else? They're nimble, because they haven't really died. The cells are still fresh. Okay, yeah, I think they can be brought back. This literally gives me my answer that I was thinking. Can they be brought back? They can be. I think so. Yep, they can be. Okay, plus their mind perishes, so it's easier to control them. Yeah, so making them zombies. Okay, I see. Makes them their mind perish. I'm guessing. I don't know what that means, but yeah, I feel like they can be brought back. Right. So Myra's like, oh, that's quite laughable. And this is like, wait, what? Let me ask you this: where's the fun in controlling those without a mind of their own? Right. Anyways, so the Ankar comes in, the that one who tried to who took care of Bambietta, that guy, I think, yeah. And he comes in and he tries to attack Hitsugai, but Mayuri's like, "Don't! You're a fool or something." I said, "What are you doing?" And immediately he gets to see that Hitsugai cuts in. So before Hitsugai is able to completely destroy him, Mayuri stops by Hitsugai and he's like, yeah, can't you see that he's beyond your capabilities? So he's like, alright, you know what? You kind of made me mad now. You know, you're attacking my test subjects. You know, like, and he's like, alright then, like, you know, I'm gonna show you. Come, fight. Let's fight. So they start their battle, and you can see that Mayuri is just like parrying everything. And Mayuri's like, oh, you're wondering how I can parry, even though I'm a freaking shut-in who always sits down and just does research. Here we go. Here's the reason. I have some like sensor stuff that I've installed in Ashido Zero, and that is kind of checking your like attack pattern and everything, and it's kind of parrying it, and that is why it's happening. But obviously, I love this part. He's like saying all of this, and when Hitsugai realizes what's going on, there you go. You can see his brain is also working, because as soon as he tells him that, oh, it's not going to work this way, he tries to knee him. And Mayuri's like, oh, you probably thought that maybe using a different way of attacking me will work, because this one is not working. But I knew that was going to happen. I had a plan against your plan. So there you go. He uses this thing to kind of like envelop his knee and cut it. But in the end, you see that like Hitsugai uses his Bankai, which Mayuri wasn't expecting at that time. And yeah, Mayuri falls down, and then immediately the loop happens. At first, I was kind of confused. I was like, wait, what's happening here? Why are we repeating the same thing? And then I realized it's literally his technique that he's using. So just like me, even Hisuga was confused. Hisuga was like, wait, what's happening here? Didn't you say this? The same word. And Mayuri's like, oh, so you can talk now. You want to communicate with me. Okay, okay. And this time he attacked him using his Bankai immediately. And yeah, kills him. But then it loops again. Right, so here after this, he kind of explains his power. Okay, let me read this. I need to understand this properly. Okay, just a minute. All of my drugs give a new and wonderful experience to their users. It bestows them with power, sensation, reaction, and courage beyond human comparison. And to you, I gave the power to see the past. Okay, this part I need to understand. I gave you the power to see the past. Every time you cross a certain point of the battle, you return to a moment in the. Oh, so that's how you can ability to see the past. Okay, that makes sense. Return to a moment in the past, and the point is when you kill him. There you go. So whenever he kills him, it just goes back. In other words, if you do not kill me, then your future will continue on forever. But if you do kill me, your future ceases at that moment and goes back. He goes back. Unless you're unable to move forward unless you defeat your enemy. Yet once you defeat him, you fall backward. And he's like, but there's an imperfection of the drug, is that it has a side effect. It only works on the hippocampus of the brain. Right? Because of that, the users are unable to remember the number of times they return to the past, which also means that they won't be able to understand if 10 number of times have passed. And as soon as that happens, 10 times pass, he's going to be paralyzed. And once they journey back to the past over 10 times, yeah, 30 seconds of paralyzing. And then he's like, but you might think that, like you have no issues with being paralyzed just for 30 seconds, not much. But it can be fatal if it takes place during combat. Yeah, exactly. Like if you're fighting and if you suddenly just get paralyzed, bam, you're dead. Like, what? Although side effects are inevitable with new drugs, cannot be introduced into the market, so I'm testing on you guys. Okay. Right, so it's like, so you might think like when I introduce this drug to you, you can give me the answer in the past. And he attacks him. Ashizo Ijizo. In addition to equilibrium, limbs will be paralyzed as well. And then he says like, okay, wait a minute. Okay, what was the other drug that he was administering to him? Having to administer this drug to somebody who cannot fight back pains me greatly. Wait, what does this drug do? Oh, he explains it later on. I remember when he explains that the blood, he kind of switched it up with Giselle's blood, that whole thing. Now he can control them. Okay, that was the drug. So he injects him with them, and then in comes the three Kensei, Rose, and Rangiku. They have also been made into like zombies, and then the Ankas start fighting with them while Mayuri literally injects the drug into Hitsugaya. While all of this is happening over there, Byakuya is fighting. Byakuya is fighting these three. That guy, the mustache guy, the sunglass guy. No, that's not even a sunglass. What am I even saying? Oh yeah, no, that is a sunglass. I don't know, whatever. And then there's Candace. I think that's her name. Those three he's fighting. Now this part also really surprised me because he literally takes care of all of them in just a few seconds. Now I can understand Candice being defeated that quickly because he already fought Kenpachi, and fought Ichigo a little bit as well. She's definitely a lot, extremely tired and doesn't have her full power. I can understand that. What about these two? They just came in. They haven't fought before this. Why did they get defeated so quickly? And that's what I was saying. Even Lilinet and the other girl, they were also saying the same thing. It's like how was he defeated by Not? I think that's his name. And now he's defeating three of them at the same time. Like, what the hell? God damn. And he easily takes care of three of them. This guy, the guy with the mustache, he you can see he has super speed or something. I don't know what the hell it was. We weren't even introduced to him properly. I don't even know which letter he is. Neither the other guy. So he just uses, I don't know what that was. He pulls out a gun and goes in supersonic speed or something. And Byakuya literally just attacks him with Senbon Sakura Kaguyashi and just defeats him immediately. That other guy is also defeated. Candice is also defeated. And there you go. So Lilinet and the other girl, they're like, oh goddamn, what's happening? Okay, considering our abilities, I think this makes sense that we are the only ones that are left. Because that's right. By the way, is this the same guy? There you go. Who was defeated by Asnod. Now for Nod, I think the situation was a little bit different. As far as my understanding, I think the reason why he got defeated by North so easily is because North was able to pinpoint to kind of go against his weak point. That is, I wouldn't call it a weak point, but he, the whole fear thing that he did when he saw Rukia's face. I think, yeah, that is where it completely defeated him, as far as I can remember, with North. So I feel like it was an unfair advantage that Nod got. So if Byakuya was able to fight with his full potential there, I feel like he wouldn't be defeated against Nod as well. Or something like that. I'm not really sure, but that's what I think. And if you think about it, Nod's power was kind of crazy. He can literally and that wasn't even his full power. Later on we see his full power against Rukia. Where he uses his that special power that he used, that the queen she's used. I will forget the name. the no, whatever, something, I forgot the name. I always forget the name. That thing that he used against Rukia, that was his full power. So yeah, like thinking about it, he was crazy strong. Like his power in itself, his nature of power in itself was really kind of like, like scary. So it makes sense why he was defeated against them. While these guys, he can just take care of them. And this is the thing, compatibility is a big thing. Some characters you might find easy to fight with, while some characters you might have a difficulty fighting with. Compatibility between Not and Byakuya was probably bad. That is why Not just completely was able to get him. Unlike these guys, against them, Byakuya is very like perfect. Like this guy, the mustache guy, he literally tried to go in supersonic speed and try to attack him like that. I don't know what he was doing there. While Byakuya, with his Senbei and Sakura Kageyoshi, he can easily take care of it. Because, like small little petals can easily take care of the whole situation. Like it doesn't matter how fast you are. He has a plethora of Sakura petals, which are literally blades. So even if he has like some supersonic speed, it doesn't matter. Against Byakuya's power, it's in a very big disadvantage. And that's what I'm saying, compatibility, I guess. It makes sense. It's not that, I guess it's not that these characters are weak, but their compatibility against Byakuya were bad. And that is why, unlike Nord, whose compatibility against Byakuya was better. And that's why he was able to defeat him like that. Or something like that, I think. Yeah. Or maybe after coming back to life, he became stronger. Either of that. Anyways, so they're like talking about like, oh, where's that guy? And Pepe, yeah, that's his name. And like the other girl is, I forgot her name, the strong girl, the one who brings out dumbbells. She's like, oh, that man is gross. I think we can manage without him. Okay, now here in comes wait, what was his name? Oh god, why did I forget his name? What the hell? I know his what is I know his Zanpakuto's name, but I always forget his name. His Zanpakuto's name is Kazeshini, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, Shuhei Hisagi. There you go, Hisagi. Oh god. There's a few characters' names that I don't know why, but I always forget. Okay, Shuhei. So Shuhei comes in and he's like, now this part I should have realized that something is weird. He's like, oh, like you already defeated 3 of them? Damn, Captain. I was only able to defeat 1. And this is the point of time when I should have realized that, wait a minute, he defeated one of the Quinshis? These Quinshis who were so strong? I should have immediately realized that. Like, I can understand 3 of them, like, like if Ikkaku, Yumechika, and Shuhei, if 3 of them ganged up against one Quincy, I could understand them defeating them. However, him soloing one character, in no way. Like even Byakuya had difficulty fighting a few of these characters. I should have immediately realized like something is weird going on. And he's like, oh, I defeated 1, so damn, you're so good, Captain. And tries to attack him. Byakuya's like, what the hell are you doing? Why are you attacking me? And he's like, oh, no, like I'm not attacking you. Like, like it is really me. Like, I'm not in any disguise. And and those 2 girls, they're like, here we go, it has begun. And Shuhei's like, oh, this is all according to Pepe-sama's like orders that I'm doing. And yeah, in comes Pepe. And this guy is a philosopher, a poet, whatever the hell. He just... Good God, this guy is a... And he uses his like love heart power, whatever it is, to shoot it towards that girl as well. Like, Lynette kind of ran away, and the other girl got hit by it. And yeah, Mini, is that her name? Yeah, I think so. She attacked Lynette and Pepe's like, Yamete! Yeah, don't fight for me, like, and then he's in his, he kind of like, kind of says like, oh, like, you guys can kill each other off. I'll get all the, like all the, I'll get all the credit. And then he starts like saying some like philosophical words or whatever, like, starts like making up poems. He's like, "Ah, it's sad, isn't it? Battles are always sad. It's because there is love there. All battles happen out of love." And then the music, the background music along with it. Good God. Where there is no love, there are no battles. He's correct, like if you think about it, he's actually correct. But in this situation, yeah, that's why battles are sad, and that's why it makes them beautiful. And he like starts like, so yeah, Byakuya's like, alright, so you can only control people, and he like kind of knocks out Shuhei, and he's like, you can only control people because they have, like their heart in them, and like non-living things you cannot do anything. And then he's like, oh, you saw through it, like, and he starts trying to like, like put that on Byakuya. Byakuya dodges it, but uses his Zanpakuto to stop it, which was a big mistake. As Pepe says, like, oh, you forgot Zanpakutos have soul. Why did you use your Zanpakuto? Now it's mine. And his Zanpakuto just switches, like, like, and gets out of his hand, like attacks himself. And then Shuhei gets his Zanpakuto and tries to attack Byakuya, but Byakuya like, dodges and uses his, like, and then he's like, oh, I won't be able to like, like fight much longer against a Zanpakuto. I should have immediately broken it instead of letting it go. That was my big mistake. This is going to cost me a lot of things. And then this guy freaking transforms into, like we get a magical girl transformation scene of this guy. And yeah, so he's supposed to be Cupid, obviously, like, with the wings and the arrow, bow and arrow. Love robe. Okay, now here's one interesting thing happens. Like, before this, he tried to like, like get Byakuya using his whatever the hell love kiss, whatever it's called, and it doesn't work. So he says like, what is this? There is no love in your heart. I can forget you for rejecting my love. Now, I don't think that is true. I feel like for Byakuya is a bit different. Like Byakuya is probably that, like, like he all, like, the love and affection that is there is for a select few people. For example, his wife, who's not here anymore, and Rukia. So other than that, I feel like there isn't any excess love that he could manipulate, because I refuse to believe that Byakuya has no love in his heart. Even like, we saw like in the flashbacks and everything how much he cared for Rukia's sister. And not only that, he cares for Rukia now. Like, he always cared for Rukia, but he wasn't able to express it properly. And like here as well, like, like so I refuse to believe that he has no love in his heart. I don't believe that. So I like, my guess would be it's probably that he doesn't have any excess love for him to manipulate or something like that. I think, I don't know. Like, all the love that he has in his heart has already been assigned to the people that is close to him. Something like that. I don't know if it works like that, but that's one viable explanation I can think of it. Why it didn't work. So yeah. Anyways, if you have a like, like if that's not the case, like, let me know, or like if, yeah. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, then Pepe tries, like, stops Shuhei from attacking him, and he's like, oh, I'm going to kill him with my own love, and he tries to use this bow and arrow to attack, but gets punched. Gets punched by Kensei. And so Love and Kensei are here. Where's Rangiku? Wait, did Rangiku come? Rangiku's not here. What the hell? Where is she? I don't know. Anyways, so Kensei and Love comes in and attacks them. And yeah, now that I think about it, where's Rangiku? Rangiku was also with them. Why is she not here? And where's Hitsugaya? She was also with them. Okay, anyways, so right, so after that, you can, oh wait, oh no, that doesn't make sense. What I was going to say is like, wait a minute, is like Kensei and Love really dead? Like because for Rangiku and Hisugaya, like Giselle herself told that she like kind of infected them, made them into zombies before they died, and that's why they're probably alive. But as far as I can remember, Kensei and Rose, they actually got defeated by that guy. The brain guy. I forgot his name, who was fighting Kenpachi. So are these two actually dead? And that's why these two are only here. That is why Rangiku and Hitsugaya is missing, because they're probably alive. I don't know. You know what? Let's wait for the next episode. I'm sure I'll get my answers. Either way, so these two come in, and Mayuri's like, okay, we get to see a little bit of the recollection as to what happened. What did you do to Muguruma and Otoribashi? Okay, so in fact I saved them. Okay, here we go. He says that, how does it feel to travel to the past? I had mixed a drug into the bodily fluids of the uncles. There you go, that makes sense. That's how they got, infected with the drug or whatever. I'm sure you thoroughly enjoyed being sprayed by their blood, and that's how it got to them. I love how the girl was like trying to put the blood on him, and he's like, "Oh, don't you don't do that." Like I have tolerance to my own drugs that I create, so it's useless. And then he uses the drug and pushes it into them. So he explains what he did here to Giselle. The amount of blood needed to turn someone into your zombie. Okay, again, I'm not seeing Hitsugaya and Rangiku here. Where are they? If their spiritual pressure is low, a single drop of blood reaching their brain will most likely turn them into a zombie. However, if the spiritual pressure is high, the intruding blood must multiply in their heart before traveling into the rest of the body to... I see. So it needs to go... Wait, just a minute. If their spiritual pressure is low, a single drop of blood reaching their brain will turn them to zombie. If the spiritual pressure is high, I see that intruding blood must multiply in their heart before traveling to the rest of the body to turn them... Wait a minute. This explains that they're alive, because otherwise, if your heart is not beating, how is it going to work then? He says that it gets multiplied in the heart and then it goes. So obviously the heart must be pumping blood. Otherwise, how will it multiply or whatever? I don't know. It doesn't make sense. So if your heart is pumping at that point of time, then they're still alive. So they get zombified alive. Wait, just a minute. Okay, turn them into a zombie. That is why the captains and lieutenants have a dark red tinge on their skin. Am I wrong? My drug alters the composition of that blood. Okay. I have in my possession the samples of blood of every member in the Serete. Drug replaces any foreign blood with a blood-like substance I've created. There you go. So yeah, his control is literally gone now. And he's like, oh, I don't understand what you're saying. And he's like, all right, I'm not surprised. I'll just dumb it down for you. I'll jump to the conclusion. By injecting this drug, your zombies will become my zombies. Exactly. And he's like, oh, thank you for listening. And these two come in and attacks Giselle immediately. You lose, zombie girl. God damn. Yeah. And he gets attacked. And he dies, I'm guessing. Like, okay, Byakuya's like, you should have let them die like that. And he's like, oh, you're misunderstanding, Byakuya. Don't you think it is the duty of the 13 squad guards to even protect the Serete after their death? Say whatever you want, this is how I think it should go. Then Pepe comes in and he's like, oh, my love is stronger than Gigi's zombie power, like it can work. And he tries to infect them with his love, but Mayuri's like, okay, we're not listening. This is not Gigi's zombies, it is my zombies. So I don't think you understand. You know, I'm way more powerful and way more controlling of these guys, so you cannot do it. This part is funny when he gets punched out and he's like, oh, I'm not going to leave you alone, like I'm going to get you guys. And then in comes Lynette, and she's like, and he's like, oh, I'm sorry, like I shouldn't have done that. And Lynette says, all right, you know, like what you did to me, like, you know, I'm going to show you, I'm going to teach you a lesson. And he kills him. Good God. And then in the end, we get to see Yahabaha has reached the Soul Palace, and he's like, oh, so here we are finally. There you go. So, like, from my understanding of this episode, like I said, like, I'm pretty sure that Hitsugaya and Rangiku are alive. Because as Mayuri says, that, not Mayuri, but Giselle herself kind of explained that she infects them, makes them into zombies before they die. And according to Mayuri's explanation as well, it makes sense because, you know, like, so they're not dead. Before they die, they make them zombies. So if that's what has happened, then they're still alive. They can be brought back. But in the end, there was a part that is making me think maybe it's different for Rose and Gensei, because unlike Rangiku and Hitsugaya, who were still alive when, I'm guessing, Giselle turned them into zombies, Rose and Gensei, I'm not sure if they were alive or dead, because they got heavily injured and it seemed like they died or something. I don't know. So I'm not really sure about these two. However, for Rangiku and Hitsugaya, I'm pretty sure they're alive. But these two, I'm like 50-50. I'm not really sure what's going to happen to these two. The fact that these two only came to help Byakuya and Rangiku and Hitsugaya weren't there, again makes me think maybe these two are actually dead, unlike those two. So you know what, let's wait for the next episode. I'm sure I'll get all my answers. So that is it, and that is my reaction to episode number 10 of Bleach 1000 Year Blood War, The Separation. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. And yes, that is it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week with another episode of Bleach. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.